This is MLB Network's coverage of minor league baseball. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Akron Rubberducks and the Trenton Thunder. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Diego Cruz, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he... does in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Guys, you take a look at the home nine as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Number 2. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off up for ball number 3. 1 out, nobody on. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Another full count pitch home. Lifted down the line in left. Montes on the move. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for route number 2. So a tremendous diving catch there, and our show track technology demonstrates to us that his route was really what made it happen. Pretty easy to see he wouldn't have been able to make that play if it had not been for the angle he took to get to the ball. Next will be the designated hitter, Kent Belanger. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. Here comes the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Antoine Gagnon. Belanger, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. Ball 2 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down in the zone to get himself back in this count.
3-0 now. Herschel Roberts would be next. Here it is, the 3-0. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Digging in the switch hitter, Herschel Roberts comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a high strike there. 0-1.
Hey, I don't know if he wasn't looking for it or just got fooled a little bit right there, but that was actually a decent slider to do some damage with.
A fastball right over the outside corner.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Keith Chambers starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Now at the plate, Colt Sandoval. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Carbajal is in pursuit. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So striding forward now, Bryant Cherry. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. First offering on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Chambers is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty V. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike 1, strike 2 early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
Now here's the pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Stepping into the box, Julio Carbajal. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Julio Carbajal.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone. Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. No score here as we play inning number 2. Grounded back up the middle. Blanton ranging up the middle. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Batting 8, third baseman, Joaquin.
Stepping up to the plate, Joaquin Helm, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside.
1 ball, no strike.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Grounder down the line at third. The 3-2 pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Guillen moves over, and that ends the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Billy Allsweed.
Leading off with Trenton, right fielder, Billy Allsweed.
First pitch on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. The 1-1. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Carbajal sprinting after it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a breaking ball. Two and 0. The 2-0. Outside and low. 3-0. Henry Blanton will be next. 1 out, nobody on. Trio fastballs in for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2. The next 3-2. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Henry Blanton.
Stepping up now, Henry Blanton took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Now here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1. Oh and 1, here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Count still at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. This is line to left. Carbajal is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping in, Eric Baird.
Leading off for Akron, shortstop, Eric Baird.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball, 1-0.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 to him now. And a changeup right down the middle. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Center fielder number 8, Gabriel. Cabrera.
Now to the plate, Gabriel Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
The windup and the 0-1. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Salvatore.
Digging in
Guerrero.
for his second at bat, Salvatore Guerrero. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Third inning, no score to this point. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Hard hit ball to short, and that's through for a hit. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
The batter, the designated hitter, Kent Belanger.
Striding in once again, Kent Belanger. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. The 2-1. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Montes racing back at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Stepping in now, Antoine Gagnon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up. The Rubberducks lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Brian Pins. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
0-1 pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Carbajal arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Into the box, Carlos Guillen. He's seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak. First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
1 ball, go straight.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
1 strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Struck him out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
So stepping in, Rick Kramer. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. Harris has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Rubberducks lead this one 1-0. At the plate, Herschel Roberts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Well, sometimes you see diving catches that happen because of a bad route, but that certainly wasn't the case here. That's an exceptional route efficiency as calculated by Show Track, and it's evident it was a big reason why he was able to lay out and bring that one in. In now, Julio Carbajal. And it's fouled away. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1. The 1-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4. Ready for another chance. Booker Harris. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. Carbajal, base runner at first with 1 out. Oh, and 2, here it is. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joaquin Helm. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Montez going back on it, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Into the box, Eric Baird. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the changeup is way low that time. 2 out, nobody on.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. The Rubberducks lead it 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Colt Sandoval back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Hard liner to center field. Cabrera is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Juan Gonzalez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3. The 3-1 pitch takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. There's ball 4. To the plate now is the designated hitter. Bryant Cherry comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Has a look. Now the pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Cabrera is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Billy Allswede.
Billy Allswede.
First offering on its way. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. The high fastball is in there.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Base hit, and they're into the hit column. And they are on the board as the run scores from second and narrows the gap to 3-1 now.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. High in the air out to center field. Cabrera is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. A run, a hit, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Rubberducks lead this one 3-1.
Leading off for Akron, center fielder, Gabriel.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now the pitch. And he'll be rung up here by Clyde Washington. Strike 3 at the knees, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And he takes a called strike 1. So 1-1 is taken for strike 2. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Backhanded. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Rubberducks lead it 3-1. Leading off the inning, Henry Blanton, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
The 1-2 is fastball taken high for a ball. 2-2. Soft liner to the right side, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bases are empty. One man out. Strike two.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Tap down the line. To his left, Gagnon. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The center fielder, number 25, Carlos Guillen.
Digging in, Carlos Guillen. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's too high. Ball 2. Guillen swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter. 2 balls and a strike now. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
May have swung at ball 4 that time, and a little late to boot. Full count now. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Grounded up the first baseline. And this is going to get past him at first. That's a fair ball. Guillen is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Stepping in now, Colt Sandoval, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
To 1-2 now. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. The Rubberducks lead this one 3-2. Ready for another shot now, Antoine Gagnon.
First baseman, Antoine Gagnon.
Now here's the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Thunder, number 65, Lee Coons.
Herschel Roberts will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Ready once again, Julio Carvajal. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Now the 1-0. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Gagnon rounds the corner and is headed home. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded to short. To his right, Clinton. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Joaquin Helm will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Allsweed moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, no errors, and no one left on base. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Rubberducks lead it 5-2. Digging in once again, Juan Gonzalez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right. There, you have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
1 ball, no strikes to count. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
2-1. This one's flared toward left center. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll get it into second. And that's out number 1.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Standing in now, Billy Allsweed. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. The 1-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. On to the back third here. Ready for another chance, Eric Baird.
Leading off for Akron. Shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
From the stretch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Throw over to first. Runner back standing. Baird on at first. Nobody out. Two balls and a strike.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Ouch, that comebacker appeared to get him in the arm. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch, and I would be willing to bet He's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit.
And that'll score the runner from second to make this a 6-2 ball game now.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead or a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer. Warm it up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Nero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
First and second here with nobody out. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. The 2-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
The batter, first baseman, Antoine.
Riding in once again, Antoine Gagnon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
The 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 1-1 home. Backs him off the plate. The slider that nearly got him. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. The 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Another full count offering on its way. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Herschel Roberts, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch on its way. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Rubberducks lead this one 6-2. Johnny Wayne is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Johnny Wayne.
Leading off the inning, Zach Montes, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1. Strike two swinging.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Line drive to center field. Cabrera patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Henry Blanton.
So striding forward now, Henry Blanton. Here comes the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. 1 out, nobody on. Missed with a slider.
1-1.
The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Now in the box, Brian Pins. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that misses, ball 1.
1-0.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on.
D-Rock.
1-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning.
Your attention, please. Now hitting for the Thunder, number 50, Darryl Stark.
Digging in and looking for more, Julio Carbajal, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Behind 0-2 now. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2. Line softly toward the hole. Spin throw. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Booker Harris is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Here's a high pop-up. Kramer calls for it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Joaquin Helm. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And a fastball just a bit up.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
2 balls and a strike. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. The 3-1 pitch.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Carbajal stands at first with 1 out. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about it. Payoff pitch one more time. Fouled off. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4. Digging in to try it again, Eric Baird. He's set. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. But this gets foul. It's 0-1. First and second now, 1 man out. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Gabriel Cabrera. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
Just got a piece up the line. That's a foul ball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. The 1-2. Still 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Seared down the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The Bounce it to the left side. Reined in. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Rubberducks lead it 6-2.
Center fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Now the 1-0 is a ball high and inside. Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
The 3-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out to left field. Baird into shallow left. One away.
First baseman, number 5, Rick Kramer.
Stepping in, Rick Kramer. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Throw to first will take care of him. Scored at 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Colt Sandoval. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2-2.
Tapper up the line, but it gets fouled. Ready with another 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. 3-2 pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. We walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Settling in now, Juan Gonzalez. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Not close. It's 2-0. Sandoval leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Outside, 3-0 now.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Bryant Cherry. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Number 6, Charles Finney.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Line drive to left. Harbaugh will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. 9th inning coming up. The Rubberducks lead this one 6-2. Brian Ellington from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. At the plate, Salvatore Guerrero. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home. And now a soft liner here to the right side, but foul. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 1-2. Bounces in the dirt for a ball.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
3-2, full count. Another full count offering on its way. Popped him up. Sandoval shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Kent Belanger. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Ready with the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A little bit outside. 2-1. The 2-1 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Antoine Gagnon is on deck. The 3-1. Swinging a ground ball to third. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman.
At the plate, Antoine Gagnon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. The 3-0 pitch. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Now batting.
Striding in, Herschel Roberts. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's in for a base hit. Finally, make him 1 for 5 now. So striding in, Julio Carbajal.
Julio Carbajal.
Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup over the inside corner. Gagnon at second. Roberts at first. 2 out in the inning. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Sandoval is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Rubberducks lead it 6-2.
Leading off in the bottom of the ninth.
And they'll need him to get something going here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there. 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Into the box, Zach Montes, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Finney, 23 years old. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, and a changeup. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up and it says 0-2.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out to center field. Cabrera has a beat on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate, Henry Blanton, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Carbajal ranging back, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
6-2 the final total today. The Rubberducks led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Keith Chambers with his 4th win this season. Charles Finney records 4 outs on his way to the save, his 2nd. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
For the Rubberducks, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Thunder, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.